Hello, how are you guys? I'm hopping on here. Sorry, I'm like ducking under here because I've got my setup so that you can see me do my nail. But I wanted to hop on here, and sorry it's super last minute, but I wanted to hop on and show you guys a live application for a nail wrap. I'm gonna see if I can get you a little light here. There we go. So I wanted to do a quick application demo for you all so that if you are around, you can ask questions while I do this. So let me just, there we go. So first, hi, how are you guys? We'll see if anybody is on live. But I wanted to show you just a quick demo. And it was time to change my nails, so I figured I'd jump on here and give you guys a quick little tutorial. So what I'm gonna be wearing, and this is kind of a sheet, this is a style box, guys. So when you see the post about a style box, this is an exclusive one and it's super cute. So I'm gonna put one of those on. And so as you can see, you can size it. Actually, let me back up a little bit. Before you do anything to your nails, whether you're painting them, doing gel on them, getting anything done to them, putting wraps on them, you always want to prep them, right? You want to have a blank canvas without oils or dirt or cuticle or anything like that. So what I've already done is take a cuticle stick, either the one that comes in the application kit or this really awesome one. It's kind of metal and formed. And you just want to kind of scrape back any cuticle that you might have down at the base of your nail. That's most likely what's going to cause any wrinkles, if you get them, is if there's just a tiny invisible piece of cuticle on there. Because what happens is there's oil in that cuticle because it's skin, and that oil is going to react with the adhesive and cause it to lift and unadhere. You can kind of think of like oil on tape or think like that, and it'll lift up. So, and let me know if you're on here. I think maybe Cassie is on here. So that's what I've done, is I've kind of pushed that back, okay, and just make sure you have everything pushed all back, and then I kind of just take the tip of this and kind of scrape any remnants out because you want to make sure everything's gone. And then I wash my hands with a Dawn dish soap. Okay, and so that's a super important step because that's going to get all the extra oils and everything off your nails, okay? And do make sure that it's not one of the dish soaps that has like extra moisturizing agents to it. So nowadays they're making it so that your hands don't get dry when you're washing dishes. That's because there's moisturizers and oils in it, which is actually going to be counterproductive for you. So make sure that you're just using a plain old nice dish detergent and just scrub down those nails nice and clean, just like you would at the salon, and you're gonna be all set. Okay, so then you're there, and the last step is you can buff them if you want. Like if you have any ridges or anything, you can kind of give them a quick buff, and then clean them with just either our nail prep cleanser or an alcohol swab works as well. So I'm gonna clean those off real quick, and then I'll show you how we size this. I'm gonna dry those real quick. So the nice part about the wraps is they're clear backing. So what you wanna do is, let's see, I'm gonna do this middle finger here, is you wanna hold it up against here and kind of bend it and make sure it fits on there. And you wanna err on the side of smaller is better, okay? Because again, if you go bigger and the side of the wrap hits your skin, any of your skin on the side, that's gonna cause it to lift because you're not gonna get that watertight seal, okay? So go smaller. We call it embracing the gap. There might be a little bit of nail on the side that's still visible, but straight on, you're not gonna see that, okay? And I'll show you how that works. So let me size mine up. And then I just take a scissors, let me see if I can show you guys, and just cut it right down the middle. Some people cut the whole sheet in half, that way whatever's easiest for you. And you don't want to touch the back of the wrap right with your hand because there's oil on your skin. So you can just use this or tweezers or your scissors, whichever is easiest. Get your lighting here again, guys. The lighting's kind of funky tonight. So you just want to pick that up. Okay, so now you have your wrap. And this is the way I recommend, and this is totally different than if you've tried before. or you've used the application video from our website, this is very different. And it's actually different from my application video that I posted. You can do it both ways, but if you're brand new to this, this is the way I recommend it, okay? So you're putting it on cold. You're not gonna heat it first. So you're gonna place it right down the middle and don't even touch it, okay? Just have it so it's just stuck enough. And then what you're gonna do, and my heater is plugged in over here so you can't see it, but it's been on this whole time, okay? And that's another great point. So I've had questions, can you use a blow dryer? The answer is yes. I'm gonna tell you, if you're learning and you're new to this, it's a lot harder because you have to hold it. It blows air, our heater does not, and it's just a little bit more challenging. It gives a lot more heat faster. So if you are trying it with a blow dryer, put it on a super low setting and just be careful. You'll notice the wrap kind of curl once it's had enough heat, so you just want to be careful with that. But otherwise the heater is super duper awesome for a good application when you're learning, and it comes free in the basic bundle, so it's always a great way to go. So you can see my heater. I'm gonna hold it here. You don't have to hold it, but this way you can see it in the camera. And I'm just gonna hold it straight on for about 4 to 5 seconds, and you can see it kind of curled. So I'm gonna push down the middle, and this isn't like a race, guys, so you have a little bit of time here, and just smooth it out. When I teach people to do wraps and putting them on, I always do you remember putting like those sticky book covers on your books in school, where it would stick to your book and you had to kind of slide the bubbles out? So that's kind of the concept you want. Like, just work slow and just look for where, if you have any wrinkles or anything. So you can see I'm kind of just using this rubber cuticle pusher that comes in the application kit and just kind of smoothing it out, okay? My one recommendation, if you are new to wraps, is starting with a glossy wrap. So each of the wraps will say what they are. If you need help, I can help you pick out which are glossy and which are not. But this, you can see, is metallic, so it has a foil backing. Just a little bit thicker, so it's a little bit trickier to learn with when you're first starting. It's totally doable, but I do recommend starting with a glossy wrap. The next tip I have is to wait till this is cooled off before you trim it, okay? So if it's still hot, it's still kind of malleable and bending, so when you cut it and trim it, it's going to kind of flex around. So this is something you want to wait till just a little bit till it's cooled off. So it's good now. And then I just take a scissors and cut it. Nothing exact. This is just to get kind of a smaller edge there, so you can see it's still not exact. And then what I'm going to do is take my file, and you can see I pinch my skin back a little. I have shorter nails. If you have longer nails, that won't be an issue, and I'll show you what to do for super short nails too. So then what you're going to do is you're going to take your file, and this is a pretty gritty one, and you're going to file directly down at a 90-degree angle. Don't come up and don't go sideways, okay? So you're just going to go down, and what's going to happen is your nail is going to cut that wrap. And I'm turning here because my nail's curved, okay? So I'm always at a 90-degree angle, perpendicular to my wrap. And you can see it's kind of curling off there. It's just kind of cutting that right off. And voila, okay? And then I give it a little extra heat just to the tip, just a second or two, and kind of push that over. And then I even just buff it a little just to smooth that tip. One of my biggest recommendations when you're filing is I call it a confident file, okay? A lot of times when we're doing our nails, we're like this. You have to, you're using that to cut against your nail. That's cutting the vinyl. So you need to do it pretty confidently to get it to be a clean cut, okay? So I'm just using this on the tip to kind of iron out my tip of my nail. And that's all it is, guys. Super, super cute. Can't wait to get these all on. That's a fun wrap. So that's all you have to do, guys. It's super simple. I will even put, we have True Shine gel system, and I will put a clear coat of gel over these to get even extra long wear out of them. And I usually can get 2-3 weeks out of my wraps when I put gel over them, so even longer. So I hope you guys, I hope this was helpful, and if you have questions, please, I know a lot of you guys will probably catch this on the rerun, so just put your questions either in the thread of this video or feel free to message me and I can help in any way possible. I can't wait to continue seeing what you guys love. All right, you guys, I will talk to you all soon. Have a good night.